Hi, thanks for tuning in. Today we're going to do the range test in sports mode on the Mavic Air 2. Before I start, I'm going to have to say I need to watch out because there's a big old buzzard kicking about. Hopefully he's not going to try and take the drone out of the sky, but we'll see how we get on. It adds to the challenge anyway, a bit more excitement for the video. So we'll see how we do. There's a motorway coming up, so I'm going to have to remember that that's there. It could be problematic on the way back, depending how much battery life I've got. If you've done range tests, you know how the last mile can a lot of the time go, so that motorway could be a problem, but we'll see how it goes on. It's another challenge. Got 98% battery. We did start off with 100, so that was good. We cruised along at 41 miles an hour. So far, so good. I'm in the Lake District today in the UK. It's a lovely scenic place. There's far more scenic parts of it than this, but this is a good spot for a range test. I was up here filming a castle for a cinematic film I'm making, and I spotted this location here and thought, this will do. Well, I wasn't actually aware the motorway was there until I got up and going, but there you go. Adds to the challenge. It's all part of the fun. It's a lovely, clear, sunny day today, so everything's nice and vibrant, as you can see. I'm shooting in HDR at 4K, 30 frames per second. I do really like the HDR on this Mavic Air 2. As you can see the quality of it. It's really nice. That's not had any colour editing or anything, this footage. It's straight out of the box. Really good. DJI are good with the cameras, they really are. There you go, we're over a mile now. 86% battery still, so that's good. Going along at 40 miles an hour. I wonder how close we're going to get to the mountains in the back. I don't think we're going to get it right to them, but you never know. So we'll see how close we get anyway. Fingers crossed, we'll get a good test. We'll get some good distance. There's another little problem. Well, could potentially be a problem is the power cables. I mean, they're all right at this altitude. I'm going to be fine, but I just have to remember on the way back that they're there as well. Certainly don't want to be crashing into them. As I say, the pylons and the power cables won't be an issue, but I'm only mentioning them because I do sometimes decrease my altitude on the way back from a range test to save on the battery, as the wind speed is often lower, is slower lower down. It's not always the case. I mean, I do advise checking the wind speeds or whatever altitude you're planning on flying at before you go out. I use UAV forecast myself, which is really good. It tells you even at the amount of satellites in the area, but you can check the different altitudes and the wind speed at that. So yeah, it's always good to know where you're going to be at. Now that we've got over them power cables, I can't see any more potential hazards or obstructions in front of us. It looks nice and clear, so that's all good. What are we at now? We're at 76% battery. We're coming close to 2 miles. We've obviously got a bit of headwind now because we've slowed down to 37 miles an hour, but a bit of headwind's good if we're going into it. It's going to help us on the way back, so that's the way you want to go. If you're ever doing range tests, you want to fly out into the wind coming towards you, and then you've got it carrying you on the way back. Far more chance of getting home then. So we're over 2 miles now. I will be having them all up on the screen, the miles as we do them in real time. But yeah, looks like we've left all the houses, what few there were, and the motorways and the pylon, power cables behind us. And it's just trees, fields and mountains as far as the eye can see now, which is really good. I mean, look at this pine plantation coming up. That's lovely. And I could easily take my hammock in there and lose myself for a week or two. Aye, no problem at all. Let's drop the gimbal and get a nice top-down shot of these trees. Ah, they look good, don't they? I like the different perspective you get, especially with a top-down shot. It's really good to look at things from directly above. It just looks so different. Cool. We're getting close to 3 miles anyway. Thereabouts. What have we got? 62% battery. Oh, there you go. 62% battery. I'm going to cancel that and carry on. I'm going to carry on. See how much further we can get. I'll take it down to 50% battery. I don't know how it's going to go. I've never done a range test in sports mode before. Obviously, I'm going out at around 40 miles an hour, but I do know on the auto return told me it won't come back at 30 miles an hour. It'll come back a lot slower than that. 40 miles an hour, sorry. It's going to come back slower than that because it comes back at the most economical setting for it. So I don't know. I don't know whether it's going to have enough juice to get back if I take it down to 50% or not. But we'll see. We'll soon see within the next, yeah, in the next 10 minutes or so. We'll soon find out. Well, wish me luck. Oh, we're just over 17,000 feet now. I'd really like to get it to 20, but 55% battery. Well, I don't think we're going to get there, but we'll try and get as close as I can. I'm just going to keep going to 50% and then turn around. And then cross my fingers and everything else that she's going to get back, and I'm not going to have to ditch her before that motorway, because I've got that. I've got that to deal with us as well. Okay, let's see how we get on. And there we go, 50% battery. What do we get? 19,247 feet. So that's 3.6 miles, just over 3.6 miles. I would have liked to have took her on further, but I don't do with 50% battery and that motorway coming up. So sensible thing, turn around, get her home, live to fly another day and all that. Hopefully she's going to get home. I'm really hoping I can get her back. See, this is what worried me. As you can see there on the screen, it's only coming back at 22 miles an hour now. So it went out at 40. So whether it's going to have enough time to get back, I really don't know. I mean, DJI have set it so it comes back in the most economical fashion, but I don't know. Hopefully I'm going to get it back, but we'll see anyway. In case you don't know, the reason I've lost connection now is because the receiver is at the back of the drone. So obviously when you're sending it out, you're pointing at the transmitter's pointing directly at the receiver. It's happy days. But then when it's coming back, it's the receiver is, you have to go right through the drone. The signal has to go through the drone to get to it. So it can be a bit more difficult for it to pick it up. That's why if you're doing a range test, it's always advisable to just use the also return to home when you get to as far as you go in. Just push the button and let it come back itself. Because even if you do lose signal, then it doesn't matter. The drone's still going to carry on coming forward. It's a good tip, but you find your own way with it anyway. Still got over 3 miles to go and 44% battery, so well, still sketchy. Showing 9 minutes flight time. It's fluctuating a little bit with the wind, but it's all orange. There's no green, but 9 minutes, and it's showing 586 seconds before it returns to home. So that's, yeah, it should do it, but I don't know. The indicator's not saying it's going to, but we'll see anyway. We'll see. All I can do is keep moving forward and hope it's going to get there. We're definitely going to be running the gauntlet a bit going back. I mean, we've got power cables, motorways, and a big old buzzard. So as well as the low battery and everything else to contend with, we're up against it here. This is certainly a test today, certainly a test for the Mavic Air 2. But happy days, it's all good. So just about leaving the pine plantation, we still have 40%, 39% battery. 11 minutes flight time though, so the wind's obviously dropped down a bit. That's good. That should help us get back. How far have we got? About 2.5 miles. 2.5 miles to go. 39% battery. We could get there. It's still going to be close. Aye. I like the shape of the ground here. It's like someone's just laid a carpet, a grass carpet straight over the hills. It's really cool. I'm going to decrease my altitude a bit now to hopefully get out of the wind, give us a bit more flight time. I'll have to remember about that first of the hurdles coming up though, which is the electric cables and the pylons. So I'll have to adjust my altitude again when I get closer to them. But yeah, we're doing all right. 37% battery. There's some sheep. How far? Just over 2 miles. We're getting there, we're getting there. Oh, no, about 2.5 miles, sorry. Got that a bit wrong then. Just over 2.5 miles. Now you can really see the shape of the ground I was on about coming up now. It's cool. It looks good from here. It does, really good. Well, we got 34% battery, 8 minutes flight time, 33% battery. 11,000, so yep, but just over 2 miles. Here come the power cables. I'll just when I get closer. Get well above them. Don't want to get my drone fried. So far so good anyway. Oh yeah, 32% battery. I'm feeling a bit more confident now. Still going to be close though. It's definitely going to be a close one. Less than 2 miles to go now. Well, we got 30% battery still, 6 minutes, 6 minutes-ish flight time. Yeah, 22 miles an hour still. We're doing okay. Here come the power cables anyway, so I better put it up a little bit. Aye, get it up. Still, we don't want to be smacking into them. Well, we had 28%. Now it's starting to get a bit daunting. 27. Still got the motorway to come. I can see it there in the distance. Come on, baby. Keep going forward. Keep going. Whew. If I can get to the other side of that, I'll be happy. I'll be very happy if I can just get to the other side of that motorway. But we'll see what goes. Where are we now? Just over a mile and a half. 25% battery. That orange is creeping a lot closer to that red now. Oh, it is going to be very close, this. Very close. Come on. I dropped my altitude down a bit again now. I forgot to do it after I got over the cables. That might help us get there. 23%. I need all the help I can get at the moment. That motorway doesn't even seem to be getting closer. Come on, move forward. It's a little bit nerve-wracking. 22%. Oh dear. Oh yeah, just over a mile. Aye, 21% battery. 4 minutes flight time. Oh, this is really going to be close. Here comes the motorway. It seems to be getting a bit closer now. It seems to take a while to get to it. 20%. I think I'll get across. I hope. 19. Stop going down. Stay where you are. Just let me get over this. Come on, Mavic. Get over. Come on, do it. Just get over. 19, 18. I think I'm going to, yeah, I should get over this. Should get over it. 18% battery. We were less than a mile out now, so that's good. That's good. We are getting there. Here we go. 17%. Yeah, I'm going to get over that motorway, no problem. Just in the interest of safety, if I didn't think I was going to get across that motorway, I wouldn't even attempt it. But 17%, I'm going to get across, no problem. That's cool. That's all good. 16%. Just over half a mile out. We're getting there. I can see the field I'm in now. Come on. Keep going. 15%. Alright, under half a mile. 14%. We're going to get there. We're going to do it. Yeah. Yeah. Under 2,000 feet now. 14% still. 3 minutes flight time. Aye. We're going to get back. We are going to get back. Whew. I didn't think we would at some points, but there we go. Happy days. And there I am. You can just about see me. Yeah, so after this one, I sent the Mini 2 out as well, and I'll upload the video soon. I'll upload the video soon, and you'll be able to see how I got on with that. Yep, this is coming in for critical low battery, but I'm there now. I'm literally there, so it doesn't matter. I made it. She made it back, so she got what, just over 3.6 miles. There, 3.6, so over 7 miles. So yeah, it's not bad in sports mode, but then again, I've never done a sports mode race test, so I don't know what's good and bad. But well, I'll take it. I'm happy with that. And there's me. She made it back safely. Happy days. Well, thanks for watching, and thank you very much for subscribing. See you soon.